Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. But most importantly, just thank you for coming back and commenting. I really love it. I love it. I love it. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Susan, and right now we are kind of on a series of a woman who doesn't quit, or a man who doesn't quit. I was trying to say that, the book I have been talking about, or what I learned from this book, it's actually, I'm trying to get it for you. It's this book. So this is the book, Five Habits of a Woman Who Doesn't Quit. But the truth is, um, these are good habits for anybody. They can be applied to anybody. So I hope you've been listening and re-listening, but I just want to go through habit number one. So she accepts the assignment of refinement. I think if you haven't watched that, go back. That's the first habit, accepting the assignment of refinement. And we said that, we are here for a purpose. We are here to do the work of God. All of us, everybody who is born on this earth is here for something. God has called us for something. Each of us, it may look different. All of us, we're called for different things. There, some of us are doctors, some of us are pilots, some of us are nurses, some of us are teachers, some of us are preachers, some of us are students. I mean, so many things. Some of us are contractors, architects, the whole shebang. And it's important for us to know and to find out that assignment that we are called to, and know that as we're going through that assignment, there will be refinement. So the other one is she follows through with her commitments despite how she feels. She follows through with her commitments despite how she feels. And this one was a tough one. I think for everybody, because there are days we just don't feel like doing stuff. There are days we really just don't want to continue. We want to quit because it gets harder sometimes. It gets more complicated. There are many issues that can be happening. So sometimes we do quit, but the point of this habit is follow through your commitment. Follow through your commitment. Yes, let your yes be yes and your no be no. And then the third one is she's open to the movement of God. She's open to the movement of God, or he's open to the movement of God. And remember, I think in that one we talked about like Jonah. Things went a bit haywire, and he had to be open. Man, he was in a whale's tummy for 3 days. But even if it's not Jonah, you can see you have to be open to the way God is going to do whatever he's going to do, because God moves in his ways. You can't tell where it's coming from, the east, the west, the north, the south, but you have to be open. And I think even you can imagine that. Look at Moses' life. His mother puts him in a basket, puts him on the river, and he's picked up by the daughter of Pharaoh, and he grows up in the palace, and he's looking at his life in two dimensions. He has to be open. And with Moses it was a bit crazy, because then he ran away. He was in the wilderness, and then God called him, and Moses wasn't really so open, but he had to be open to the move of God. So today we're doing the fourth one. Yeah. So after being open, this one, after being open to the move of God, we have to do something. And in the book it says, she gives what she needs. She gives to others what she needs. Okay. So the fourth habit is she gives to others what she needs. Where? Just listen to that. Or you can say, let's make it more personal, I give to others what I need. I give to others what I need. And the truth is, in this day and time and age, it's so hard, honestly, to you need this thing, but somebody else needs it, so you give it to that person. And it doesn't have to be a physical thing. Let's just break it down. Like, have you ever been in a supermarket or in a place? The one that really gives me some things, a line. Let's say you're lining up wherever, be it a supermarket, be it you're going to a concert or whatever you are, you're in a line. And you came early, you found your place in the line, and you've been standing there lining up, and then somebody comes and cuts you, or a group of people, they come because their friend is in the front there, and then their friend lets them join the line. Okay, so the friend was standing as a person, and then 6 other people, they come and they join the line. Or because you see, at that point you're like, what? Normally me, I'm just like, really? Okay. Or somebody just comes in front of you and just joins the line and even tells you, please move, I need to enter, move yourself, move, I need space. And like all people, as human beings, there's a way you be like, you want to be, excuse me, or you find people, somebody just rolling their eyes at you and telling you, your child is so noisy, why don't you put them to bed early? Because if you had put them to bed early, they wouldn't come here making noise for us. What do you do when somebody tells you such a thing? Of course, in your head, you're like, what? You're even trying to calculate, how am I going to answer this person back? How am I going to put this person in their place? But this person could be going through whatever they are going through. And all they are looking for, or all they need at that moment, actually is grace. It's grace, it's kindness, it's understanding. And so you have to give it to them, because them, where they are at, they could be bitter, they could be angry, they could be unforgiving, they could be having issues from here to Timbuktu. All they need is for you to grant them some space, some peace, some kindness, some love, some understanding. I think this particular habit, now that I've thought about it, it reminds me of a guy called Stephen Covey. He has a book about I think it's the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I love that book. I love that book. And one of those habits is, it says, I think it's habit number 3. Don't quote me, I don't know, but it's a habit. It says, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Let me repeat that again. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. It's kind of the same here. She gives to others what she needs. So you want kindness, you want gentleness, you want patience, you want love, you want forgiveness, you want all the things that you want. Those things that you want, you need to give them to somebody else first. And this habit, I know, even for me, it's not that it's a hard habit, no. It's just we are somewhat born in a way that, have you seen kids? Sometimes even to get them to share their toys with their own siblings is such an issue. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. They don't want to share. They don't want to lend it out. They don't want to give it away. It's so personal. I don't want anybody touching my thing. But the truth is, if we do that, if we give to others what we need, we get it back in return. When it's our time to receive it from anybody, then it's easy. So what am I saying? In this habit, it's like you're planting seed. You're planting seed, and it's going to harvest and come back to you. And it's not an easy habit, but it's a doable habit. In Kenya before, way many years before, we were such good drivers. Or maybe we didn't have many cars on the road. We were such good drivers. We were polite, you could see somebody wants to join the road, and we would let people go. Or you see somebody who wants to just cross to the other side, you stop, you let the person cross over, and you continue. That's what used to happen many years ago. Now now it's bumper to bumper. It's like, I'm going, you're going, you try and hit my car. In fact, I'm going to put my car so that if you hit it, Sharia. It's we are not gracious, we are not kind, we don't give others what we need. We need kindness, we don't give kindness. We need grace, we don't give grace. We need mercy, we don't give mercy. We need forgiveness, we are unforgiving. We need love, we don't give love. It's a very interesting thing. But if we follow this principle, okay, if you do this, something starts to happen. And the more you do it, the more you start to see something happen. And because you start to see something happen, guess what? You will not quit. you will not quit, because you start seeing kindness, you start seeing gentleness, you start seeing love, you start seeing all sorts of things, because you're giving and then you're going to receive it. You know, I know it may look okay. Can I pick Rahab? I was asking the Lord before I started. I was like, I'm not quite sure who in the Bible, but let me. And Rahab was the example, because Rahab she hid the spies. And because she hid those spies and really hid them, when it came time for that city to be destroyed, Rahab was now saved. She was saved. She saved those ones, and then she got saved because she gave what she needed at that particular time. You say, okay, what, if it were me, what would I do? If I was in that situation, what would I do? You want safety. As a prostitute, you want safety. You want that safety. You want to be able to be sure that nothing bad is going to happen to you, nothing is going to harm you, nobody or anything. And so Rahab gave what she needed at that safety, and she gave it to the spies, and then after that she received it back. So I pray that you will take this habit and really work on it. It's one of the challenging habits, but the beauty about it, you are sowing seed for life. And you don't know when your flowers and your mangoes and your apples and all these things, when they harvest, it's such a beautiful smell. It's a beautiful sight. It can feed you. It can feed others. You have shade. You have so many things. Why? Because you planted seed. You gave generously and you receive generously. So I hope that encourages you. I hope that you will see the moment you become generous in the things that you really need. When you give those things away, it comes back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And when that starts happening, it will be so hard for you to quit. It will be so hard for you to quit. So I hope this is a good one, and I pray that we'll practice it. Please tell me down below. Please comment and let me know. Was this an easy one? Is this something you do all the time, or is this something you're like, really? And I'll end with this. Some people like to give the peace. They say, I'll give this person a piece of my mind. No. You'll be left with what? So you'd rather give them what you need, you yourself. If you want love, give love. If you want grace, give grace. If you want joy, give joy. Whatever you need, give it to others. And I'm telling you, once you do it, you won't quit. You will see the benefit of this habit. So until the next one, I want to just say thank you. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you on the 5th and final habit in the next one coming up.